Doug Andrus of the Calgary Police Service Homicide Unit. Is everyone ready? Is that a yes from everyone?
Yep.
Good to go?
Yep.
Okay. The Calgary Police Service Homicide Unit is releasing new information about a July 2015 homicide and asking the public for assistance with information. At approximately 3:45 a.m. on Saturday, July 11th, 2015, police responded to a call that multiple shots were heard in the 5300 block of Rundlehorn Drive Northeast. Police found a vehicle with 2 occupants inside, both who had gunshot wounds. One man was confirmed deceased at the scene, and the other was taken to hospital in critical condition. The surviving man remains in hospital. Following an autopsy by the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, the deceased was identified as Steven SHARDA, 20, of Calgary. SHARDA died as a result of the shooting. Police believe that several people were involved in the incident and are hoping that one or more will come forward to assist police. This homicide is believed to be connected to an ongoing dispute between members of an organized crime group responsible for a number of shooting incidents in 2015, including the death of David QUACH on Saturday, August 22nd, 2015. Investigators are now able to release details about 2 vehicles to be believed to be involved. Investigators are now able to release details about 2 vehicles believed to be involved in the shooting death of Steven SHARDA. The first is a black Dodge Ram 1500 truck with a Superman logo on the front grille of the truck. It is believed this truck was used during the shooting, and police would like to locate it. Police are also looking for information in relation to a gray Toyota Camry that was involved in a related shooting on Rundlehorn Drive approximately an hour and a half prior to SHARDA's death. It is believed this Camry was shot at and sustained damage. The people inside the car are believed to have been involved in the SHARDA homicide, though their exact involvement has yet to be determined. The Camry was a rental vehicle and was returned to the rental company with obvious damage. It is believed some of the damage, such as a broken window, was repaired prior to it being returned in an effort to conceal the damage and evidence. Investigators are asking for any information about where the car may have been repaired and who may have done the repairs. I'll now take your questions.
I guess what's been, so it just looked like in one of the photos that you can see the license plate of the truck. I mean,
We spoke to the owner during the early stages of the investigation. We didn't make the link between the truck and the investigation till later on. By that time, the truck has disappeared, so we're trying to locate that vehicle. And the owner of the vehicle is being uncooperative. We spoke to a number of people in regards to this investigation and the QUACH investigation, and they are not cooperating with investigators.
I know that when this originally happened, the other person who was injured was at that point unable to be spoken to because of the injuries. What's the status now?
We have spoken to him. He remains in hospital being treated for his injuries, but he has cooperated with the investigation and provided us with some information.
I take it that the rental car thing was, they used credit cards or some, they rented the vehicle under.
We are going to take the investigative step to talk to the person who rented the vehicle. However, we would like the information as to where it was repaired and who repaired it. Again, we've talked to a number of people in this investigation, and they have been uncooperative. And when we talk to this individual, we want the best information behind us so we can ask the appropriate questions.
Anything else?
Do we know, I mean, as far as the truck and the Camry, do we know, is there a suspicion of how they were used, if one was like a getaway vehicle or?
We believe that the earlier incident prior to the Sharda homicide involved the victim and people in the Camry, and that the truck was used during the homicide itself. And that we believe the people in the Camry are related to those individuals who committed the homicide. The original shooting was not reported to police, but during the course of our investigation, we determined that there had been an incident there. We did go back and investigate it ourselves and obtain some evidence from that scene. And based on that evidence, we related the two incidents.
Just so I understand this right, so one shooting was in response to the other? Is what it is?
That would be speculative to say that that was the motive of the Sharda homicide, but we are saying the two incidents are tied in, and the same individuals, we believe, are involved.
Was the damage on the rental vehicle reported to you guys as suspicious immediately, or did it take some time for them to?
We determined that during the course of our investigation. So it was, as a result of our investigation, we determined the damage to the vehicle and then did the follow-up work. Again, it wasn't reported to police initially.
I mean, these guys have gone to some extreme lengths. I mean, one of the vehicles we reported before have been painted, right? One of the vehicles.
That's right. So they've taken steps to cover up some of the vehicles or paint the vehicles or change their appearances. And again, that makes it a little more difficult for us.
Do you guys have any reason to believe that whoever's doing these car paint jobs, repairs, whatever, is somehow involved in the?
We believe that they're probably associates of the individuals involved in these homicides. So that's why we would also like to speak with them, because they may have further information over and above what has occurred with the vehicles.
Anything else?
Is there an update on the survivor's condition?
He remains in hospital. He's in stable condition, and he's facing a long recovery. Okay, thank you.